so before I go through all the ink colors and show you which ones are which, I wanted to show them to you next to the color wheel. I like having my color wheel, and I recommend you guys get one too, just so you can have a frame of reference for the videos. I had the hardest time picking colors because YouTube videos, they don't show the true color. So if you get a color wheel, that lets you say, okay, well, this is blue on my color wheel. Well, let's see how much, you know, lighter or darker this blue is going to be compared to what's on my color wheel. So this will let you pick that. I do have it linked at an affiliate link in the comment, as well as these other inks. As I always say, if you can buy local or buy from a smaller craft shop, go for it. I'm currently linked with Amazon, so if you want to purchase from there, that's fine. So let's go through the colors. This first one is, they're all VersaFine Clair ink pads, and this one is Charming Pink. VersaFines are my favorite, even though I complain about the colors a lot in this set. This is Summertime. I really like the ink properties more than anything. This is VersaFine Clair Joyful. That's a really nice bright yellow. They have really good coverage on the stamps. This is Morning Mist. So you can see, like when I was doing the swatching, I always get good coverage right on the first stamp. So they're a little bit harder to clean, but that doesn't bother me. This is Tulip Red. I just hate having to stamp things twice. So I will if I have to, if I really like the color, but I prefer to use these. This is Acorn. And this is VersaFine Clair Paradise. Now you can see on this one, the color on the label is very different from the color on the swatches. And this is actually my #1 problem with these inks. So if you put this up next to the color wheel here, it's a totally different blue. It might even be more enhanced in the video, but it's just, I would have preferred this bright blue, and this is just almost like a teal. It's got too much green in it, or yellow in it, I don't know. So that's why I like having the color wheel here, so you can see what's actually going on. And that is also why I do the swatch on the edge, because the label doesn't always match the color. This is Twilight. This is a very, very dark blue, almost a black. It almost has a little bit of green in it, it looks like. This is Warm Breeze. And really my only complaint with this line is the colors are not what I would have liked or what I would have picked. They seem almost trendy, but they didn't quite get the color right. Green Oasis. You're probably wondering, well, why do you have so many if you don't care for the colors? Because these are definitely my favorite inks out of all the inks that I have, and I would rather have colors that I can use, even if it's not exactly the color that I want, rather than having an ink that I will never reach for because I find that it's too hard to use or I have to stamp it multiple times. So this is Verdant, and again, this is one I thought it was going to be this bright green. It is like, it comes out almost like an olive. That might be from the last one that I did, but it is definitely not, like the pad looks green, but it's not that color when you actually stamp it, which is a little frustrating, but still good. This is Fantasia. So you can get that there. And this is a very, very dark purple. It's probably even darker than is coming up on the screen. I use this one almost like a substitute for black. It's very much a statement purple, I think, where I actually use it to stamp butterflies a lot and sentiments on cards like that, because it really, it's a nice purple, but it is much darker. See, this is again one, I should just take the lid off so you can see. So I was expecting that bright purple. That's not what you get. You get that really dark purple, almost like in the flowers. So I'm not quite sure why that bright purple is the label. And then we have Bluebell. And again, this is one that's just a little bit off from the label. And I know it's not that big of a deal, but it's a big deal to me. I definitely would have preferred the sticker colors on the fronts. And this is just, this is almost like close to a navy. It's darker than this bright blue here. So the pads are really nice. If you've ever used the VersaFine Black Onyx, just the regular black, it's pretty close to that. I just find it really easy to stamp with. So if you want to pick some up, there are links in the information below. And any questions, let me know. Let me know too if you have any of these, what your favorite color is. Do you have these? Do you have other ones? And I have a bunch of different kinds of inks, so let me know if you would like me to compare any, and so we can see what the differences are. So yeah, I'll probably do a comparison video here too shortly, so you can see that. But thanks for joining me, and thanks for watching, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. See you next time.